The second thing that we have to do is recognize that COVID-19 is a lung infection. Hello, I'm Dr. Nandita Shah and I'm the founder of Sharan. Sharan helps people prevent and reverse lifestyle diseases. But today we're not going to talk about a lifestyle disease, but rather COVID-19. Now, what should we do to prevent COVID-19? COVID-19 is an infectious disease that can spread easily from contact, especially through the air. And therefore, we need to keep a distance from other people who might have it, especially avoid crowded situations because there's a lot of people and anyone might have it. So, isolation is the most important, and if not, you can wear a mask or keep a safe distance from other people. We also have to be aware not to be afraid needlessly. So, for example, books or food items or other things coming from outside cannot spread COVID-19 because they are not breathing air and they're not infected, right? The second thing that we have to do is recognize that COVID-19 is a lung infection. It affects the lungs. And the thing that affects the lungs the most is dairy. Dairy is mucus forming. And therefore, if we want to have a milder effect of COVID on us, should we get it, we should minimize our dairy consumption, actually stop our dairy consumption. And when I say dairy, I mean all forms of dairy: milk, cheese, butter, cream, paneer, ice cream, curds, buttermilk, and even ghee. Anything that is made from milk. For example, tea or biscuits or even potato chips. Most of the ready-made foods have milk or milk powder in it, and these should be avoided completely. If you completely avoid these, the chance of mucus long term in the lungs is very low, and people who have respiratory infections or asthma or any other respiratory problem are likely to get better just with this one thing. And finally, if you do get COVID-19, the chance is that you will have fever. What should you do about this? The first step: don't take anything to bring down the fever. Fever is the body's mechanism. The body creates a higher temperature so that the bacteria or virus or invading an organism cannot multiply. Therefore, if we bring down the fever, we need to take something to control the multiplication of the virus and the bacteria. Now, if it's a bacterial infection, we can take antibiotics, but antibiotics don't work on virus. Therefore, it's very important not to bring down the fever, allow the body and the fever to run its course, go on checking the oxygen levels. In case the oxygen levels are dropping too much, contact your doctor, and in all this time, make sure that you're isolating so that other people don't get it. We are all connected and we all have to look after each other in this time. So now, when you have fever, what should you eat? Let me tell you a few things. First, our body guides us in healing when we have fever. And usually, what does the body tell you when you have fever? Don't eat. And this is very important because when you are eating, the body has to spend energy in digesting. But when you are not eating and when you're just resting, the body can spend time in healing. And that's what we want, right? So what do you eat when you're not well? Anything that your body desires. Basically, the best things are fruits and vegetables, or something very light, like something whole and plant-based. We always advise whole and plant-based, but it could be like a brown rice khichdi or just a brown rice kanji, or it could be something like a vegetable juice or a herbal tea, or it could be a green smoothie. Green smoothie is a way of combining green leaves, never vegetables, just green leaves, and fruit in a way that's absolutely delicious and even nutritious. Remember, no fear, just do things that are logical and we can get better and reduce the toxicity of this virus quickly. Thank you for listening.